Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Bit different today, there's no cold open, it's just a quick video for some channel news and announcements. So first of all, this month, May, marks my BookTube birthday. In I think it's just a couple of weeks time, the channel will be 1 year old, and I've had an absolute blast. I was really nervous about setting up the channel in the first place because it was massively outside my comfort zone, but I've had such a good time with it, made so many friends both in terms of readers and also in authors, and I've just been absolutely astounded at every step of the way with the level of support and appreciation that I've received from people. So thank you first of all so much to everyone who has watched any of my videos, liked, subscribed, commented, joined me on Discord or any other social media and just talked about books with me. So I've got 3 things that I want to talk about in terms of channel updates and announcements, although one of them is kind of a bit of a sneaky one because I can't really talk too much about it. It's a bit of a secret, not officially, but I want to wait until I've got a bit more information and things have been confirmed. So number 1, look out for some exciting news. I'm absolutely overjoyed by this one, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to appreciate it as well when I can announce it and when I can start sharing some of that stuff with you. So that's a really vague opening, but it's one of the things that I'm most excited for this year, so I hope that you guys enjoy it as well when I can bring that to you. Item number 2 is the community side of things. So a few months ago, I think it was back in February, a small group of friends, we set up a Discord server to do some buddy reads, and at that point I had already been considering setting up a Discord server for the channel, but I hadn't really talked myself into it yet. So I set up the channel for the 4 of us and we had some great book discussions in there, and I recently talked to my friends there about opening it up as a public Discord server. So that actually happened about a week ago. I went through and I made some changes to the server, created some new channels, put together some ideas for it, and I opened it up for the public about a week ago, and I've been really pleased to see a load of great friends coming along to join in the conversation there as well. So thank you so much to everyone who's joined, and I'll leave a link obviously in the description box below, so if you want to come and join us in the book club on Discord, you can do so. And then item number 3, this is the one that I am absolutely the most nervous about because, again, it's something that takes me way out of my comfort zone, but that is exactly what I'm doing to myself lately. I am pushing the boundaries of what I would be comfortable with. Again, this is something that I've been considering on and off for a while, but I've decided to go ahead and create a Patreon to give another means of supporting the channel and helping to improve the channel and the quality of content going forward. When talking about Patreon, obviously first of all, it is a completely voluntary thing. There are plenty of ways to support the channel by liking, subscribing, watching videos as they come through and interacting with me across a range of social media, not just on YouTube, but also through Twitter, Instagram, Goodreads, and on Discord as well. And for me, I see Patreon as actually quite a big obligation because it is a very, very different proposition to actually support somebody with a regular financial payment. Now, for me, the type of person that I am, I also don't like kind of a culture of money for nothing. So first of all, I wanted to have different levels, different tiers, where there was an absolute minimum payment, but also I wanted to make sure that I was still giving something back within that minimum tier. With the initial offering from the Patreon, there are 3 tiers: the Eagle Guard, Griffin Riders and Dragon Lords, and I'll go through briefly now what perks are involved for each of those tiers. Now, the payment amounts for these different tiers are obviously going to be different depending on where you are in the world because Patreon will convert to your local currency. But I will give you an idea of what they are by using figures that will be valid for where I am in the UK, but I'll just follow Bluey's lead and use dollar bucks as a made-up currency rather than giving you these figures in sterling. So first of all, there are some benefits which are kind of across the board. They're not listed in a tier breakdown because I see them as kind of standard, and this is things like generic posts on the Patreon platform, things like behind the scenes pictures and details and things like that, and also of course my gratitude, and I will credit all of my patrons in the title cards for each video going forwards. Now, specifically for the Eagle Guard, which is priced at $1 buck, you get access to the Patreon section on my book club Discord. Within that, you can just kick back and chat in the Patrons Lounge. There are additional sections to discuss fantasy or sci-fi or historical fiction books. There's your forum to put forward suggestions for books to read or for the Discord server or for the Patreon itself. There's also a weekly game that I'm planning to run once the Patreon is up and running, and there's a few members in there. And for those who are familiar with the Guess the Books game on the Wizardly Duo Discord, it's going to be something a little bit similar to that, taking some basis off that, but not stealing the thunder from the great guys over there who run that. And with that one, it will serve as a competition whereby all patrons from all the different tiers will have the opportunity to win books each month. And then lastly, there will also be some ad hoc book giveaways as well. So I plan to periodically purchase a bulk collection of ebooks, which I will give away on a first come first serve basis within the channel as well. I will also include that on the Patreon platform, because I know not all Patreons will have access to Discord as well. Priced at $3 books is the Griffin Riders, the second tier here, whereby you get everything from the Eagle Guard tier, but you also get a couple of additional benefits as well. So there are further channels in the Patreon section in Discord which open up to the Griffin Riders. Within those, the two key things are TBR voting powers, so you'll have access to vote for the books to include in my monthly reading plans. You can put forward books to vote on, but also vote on which books I will actually read as well. And then the second one will be early access to a range of my videos across the month. So rather than just saying one video a month or 2 videos a month or anything like that, I don't have necessarily a regular filming schedule, because it does depend on my other work and obviously my family life. So there are a number of things for me to work around. But what I will do is make all of my videos available as soon as they're ready and uploaded, rather than you having to wait for the scheduled date so you can watch and comment on them. Many times this will give you 1 or 2 days head start on videos over the rest of my subscribers, but there will be times when it will be a much longer period as well, especially for book reviews, where sometimes I will film a couple of book reviews and then they won't come out for a week or more. And then the top tier is the Dragon Lords, which is priced at $5 books. With this one, again, you get everything from the previous 2 tiers, but you also get the full Discord access to the Patreon section. This includes 2 main channels and a whole dedicated section for buddy reading. So this is where the book club itself comes together, and the Dragon Lords will have the power to suggest and also to vote on buddy reads for the coming months, so we can get together as a group and read and discuss these books. There will also be regular book competitions in here, so all Dragon Lords will have the access to a regular competition where they can win physical books. That one will depend on numbers as to whether it will be a monthly or a quarterly, so I want to be able to give back to the people who are supporting me, but I also want to put some of the support aside for an upgrade in equipment. So it will depend on the numbers a little bit, but there will be regular competitions for you to increase your personal book collection as well. So once again, the links to both the Patreon and the Book Club Discord will be in the description box down below, and I hope to see some of you there. So 3 small announcements there. One of them, we will be waiting for a few details, and I hope to be able to bring those to you soon. I'd like to say at this point a big thank you to Nina, to Odin and to G for being the original crew setting up this book club Discord, and for really helping and supporting me as the server itself went through these changes and this launch. You've been such a great help to me, and I really thank you for it. That's it for today though. I hope to see some of you soon. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, read some good books. Bye for now.